have a reading for you about somebody who's been trying to keep something secret. I don't know if this would be like a relationship that they don't want anyone to know about, or, I'm applying for this job, or I'm, writing this book, but they've kept some secret. It's probably something that would potentially embarrass them because what I heard is someone threatening to tell everybody. I'm going to let everybody know. I'm going to tell everybody. I'm going to post it on my social media. I'm going to call the New York Times, whatever it is. They want to spread somebody's secret, and I feel like the goal is to make sure that they look bad. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a good day or good night. If you are interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. You can find that in the description box along with more information on how to become a member and also how to find my Etsy page in case you would like to buy one of my candles. All right, let's dive in. I think we will start with, we're going to go with the Soul Cat Tarot. All right, tell me more about this gossip. What are we gossiping about? Hello, Carrie. James has started a trend. Now everybody's like, I'm gonna get that first like. What else? Temperance in the reverse and the Six of Wands. With the King of Wands in the reverse. Someone has been able to claim a victory, but the way that they were able to be successful, I think, is what's secretive. So maybe I bribed someone, or maybe I cheated, I'm seeing the opening scene to Grandma's Boy where, is it Rob Schneider? No, he's the landlord. The roommate of the main character pulls the video game controller out so that he can win the game. Like I don't know if it's Mortal Kombat or what. I don't think it was Mortal Kombat, but it was a fighting game. And he ends up winning. But can you really call that a win if the only way it happened is because the other person was literally not able to fight you? I think that's a no. Hello, Matt. We got a new profile picture. What's up? So we've got someone who's not been playing by the rules. King of Wands in the reverse is giving kind of like over investment in how other people see me. Maybe they care just a little bit too much what people think about them. Why the Fool? Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups. Okay. Well, there could be some questionable choices regarding someone's love life. Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups. But it could also just be that we have someone who's a little bit too focused on themselves, a little bit self-absorbed or arrogant. Nine of Wands and the Emperor in the reverse. I'm going to guard this secret, or I'm going to make sure nobody can figure this out because I know that it would impact whether or not I could keep my job or keep my relationship or not have to borrow money, whatever it is, right? Hello, John. How are you doing? Matt, you can't talk about yourself like that. Hello, Christina. How you doing? What else? Four of Swords. Doesn't that look cozy? Four of Swords is followed by the Wheel and the Seven of Wands. I mean, maybe you could say that we got somebody who's been gambling and they're cheating at gambling. right? They definitely did something though that they were not supposed to do. Seven of Wands means they feel, in this instance, they feel like they chose the right time to do this. They feel like they were strategic. Like, yeah, I did this thing that I wasn't supposed to do, but it's okay because nobody else was around. Or it's okay because I made sure to go to the corner where the security cameras can't record. Hello, Lemonade. What's up? Hello, Callan. Hello, DJ. I do personal questions with priority to those who do a super chat or a tip after the general reading, which is in about 30 minutes. But I also offer private readings if you don't want the whole of YouTube to be able to access your reading. And you can email me about that. That starts at $40 USD. And my email address is just my channel name at Gmail, but it's in the description box for you. It's a good day for a day. I like it. So we got Two of Wands, Six of Swords in the reverse, and the Hierophant. Sorry, my hair has been bothering me all day. Why are you being like that? I think we got a plan here. The Two of Wands. He's got all these little newspapers or notes around him. What is the plan? The plan is to avoid a loss or a problem or, like I said, losing a job, losing a relationship. This is someone who feels like they can avoid getting caught or avoid consequences for what they did. That's funny. So we've got the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups in the reverse. It really does feel like we've got some tension, or we don't really get along, or we don't like each other, so things get more difficult. But this is the person who's saying, I'm going to tell everybody. Your secret will not stay secret. You can tell them or I will tell them, but they're gonna know the truth. This is the Poe Tarot. Hello, Amir. How are you doing? Hello, Mahmoud. Thank you, Amir. Thank you. I don't know the answer to that, Matt. Okay, Carrie got you. All right, what do we have? King of Candles, which is interesting because we had the King of Wands at the beginning, remember? The road to immortal renown lies straight, open, and unencumbered before him. This is the person who cheated. This is the person who was like, I mean, I could do things the right way, but nobody's watching. So why would I not do it the wrong way? Why would I not make sure that I get what I want? Nine of Wells, a card about getting what you want. It was a voluptuous scene, that masquerade. Someone who's hiding something, wearing a mask, being dishonest about what their intentions are or where they've been. We have the Fool. There is no passion in nature so demonically impatient as that of him who, shuddering upon the edge of a precipice, thus meditates a plunge. 'Tis true. So I'm going to take this leap of faith, or I'm ready for this next chapter, or I want this promotion, or I want this other person, even though I'm in a relationship. And this person's like, okay, if that's what I want, then I'm going to do it. As soon as the balloon quits the Earth, it is subjected to the influence of many circumstances, tending to create a difference in its weight, augmenting or diminishing its ascending power. So this is like working the levers, right? Okay, so how can we make this what we want? In my mind, I'm singing guitar. You gotta keep in mind, I don't play guitar, okay? But I'm pretty sure those things at the top, you can twist them and it makes that sound different. Does that translate? We have somebody who is adjusting things, and that's, I think, cheating. Like, we'll just move the goalposts, we'll just move the expectations, or I'll give you the wrong time to show up so that you don't even have a chance to win. Yeah. We're not ready for that yet. Let's go with the Golden Art Nouveau. Hello, Ronnie. How are you doing? Yeah, I like that one. Queen of Cups, Magician, and the High Priestess in the reverse. Outwardly facing, they show as a Queen of Cups, somebody who's friendly, somebody who's kind, somebody who's considerate. People like this person, but they are manipulative. So manipulative. I don't even know if they can like stop themselves from manipulating things that don't need to be manipulated. Hello, Stephanie. How you doing? Thank you for the tip. What's something my guides want to know right now? Awesome. I've added that for you. What else? Hermit in the reverse. Another King of Wands in the reverse. And the Five of Swords in the reverse. We had that at the beginning, didn't we? I might be thinking of the last reading, actually. See the Four of Swords. So look, I think we've got some, it was the Five of Cups. That's what I'm thinking of. We got somebody here who feels like they can sabotage their opponent or they can guarantee a win for themselves. Hermit in the reverse, they couldn't eke out this win on their own, so they do have to put their thumb on the scale. Strength in the reverse and Empress in the reverse. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm just gonna go with I don't really like this person. I really don't. They've been secretive. They've been cheating. Now I want to stress this doesn't have to be in a relationship context type cheating. It could be like I'm ensuring that my coworker fails something or misses a deadline so that I'm seen as the better choice for promotion. Or, you know, financially, some kind of cheating, right? Hello, me, myself, and I. How are you doing? I tend to avoid the health readings, to be honest. Hello, Cyber Johnny. How are you doing? Oh, you published it? I'm proud of you. Well done. So we've got the Knight of Swords with the Two of Cups in the reverse. Okay. I think there's information coming out, and the reason that this person can provide insight into what's going on or what somebody was doing is because they used to be friends or they used to be dating. So take it how it resonates. Either there's been a breakup or an end of a relationship or friendship, right? Maybe even a family relationship, but it means that we've got someone now who's like, well, now that I don't like you, I don't feel even a little bit guilty. about telling everybody your business. Oh, you didn't deserve that, Callan. I'm sorry you went through that. Yeah, just attach your question to a super chat, and I start those personal questions after the general reading, and that would be in a little bit less than 20 minutes, just to keep you updated. We've got the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and Tower in the reverse. They really wanted to win. I'm not willing to let anybody else have an actual chance. I deserve this, or this is mine. I'm going to win. I do think we have sabotage. I'm going to make sure this person misses their deadline or sounds stupid on a call with a customer. They're just absolutely convinced that if they don't do something to make their opponent look bad, that they don't have a chance to win. So they feel like they have to do something to increase their chances or make it, you know, certain for them. This is the William Blake Tarot. Oh, Trilobite, that makes me sad. I hope you're able to recuperate that, or, you know, find a way to recapture that magic. I don't know how I'm actually holding on to all these cards right now, you guys. This tarot deck is just a little bit too big. So we have the Angel of Poetry, which is I believe that's the Knight of Cups. Then we have Inspiration, or the Ace of Poetry. I come in self-annihilation to cast off the rotten rags of memory by inspiration, to cast aside from poetry all that is not inspiration. Everything in this reading seems to be suggesting that we have someone who is getting some sort of petty revenge or calling out in a very public way someone that they used to be close to, someone that they used to date, or someone who used to be like their best friend. Moon. We had that at the beginning too. The moon can talk about secrets, and I do feel like there was a secret here, but it's not going to be secret much longer. It's also associated with that High Priestess in the reverse energy, right? And then we have Woman of Science, which would be the Queen of Swords, but it's coming through in the reverse, which is kind of like a mean, not very friendly person, maybe even the kind of person who would block you or avoid the conversation. And then we have the Man of Science, so the King of Swords. Interesting. You know well enough, I think, to stay out of this. So I feel like you're a witness to this, and you're seeing somebody say, now that I'm not friends with that person, or now that I'm not dating them anymore, I don't feel bad about telling everybody what I know about them. Might as well just let everybody know what I know about them. Why not? So they're stirring the pot a little bit, right? Did I say hi to James yet? In case I didn't. Hello. Yeah, you like how they named the cards, John? It's definitely unusual. I have not seen anyone else do Man of Science or Angel of Poetry. So we have toxic, unhealthy relationship patterns. This is a person who is pretty consistently dishonest with the people that they interact with or date or work with. Engaging in secret escapades. And there's a fear of loss. I don't want to lose what I've worked so hard for, or I don't want to lose my existing relationship or my current job, but this person is not staying true to their pledge or what they've agreed to. Some of you could be dealing with a situation where this applies to cheating in a relationship, but I think, again, for the majority of you, this is like an old friend, or, you know, like maybe they recently stopped being friends, or a coworker who's saying something to be spiteful. I'm going to let everybody know your business. What do I want? We need more tarot. We'll go with the graffiti tarot. Hello, John. What's up? All right. What else do we have? Five of Cups in the reverse, which we did get at the beginning, remember? And Eight of Swords. I didn't feel like I had to regret anything that I was doing, or I didn't feel bad for what I had been doing because nobody knew about it. I've been able to keep it a secret. So, yeah, everybody just looks at me and thinks I'm cool. Everybody just thinks I'm trustworthy. Now, whoever they're up against, this old friend or ex is like, I'm going to post it on my social media. I'm going to let everybody know. All right. It is, once again, getting too dark in here. And at the same time, too hot. Which means I'm going to go turn the fan on. Because, yeah, I can't handle it, guys. All right. Hello, Kane. How are you doing? What else do we have? Hey, y'all, if you would like me to read your personal questions for you or do a reading for you, please attach your questions to a super chat. I sometimes do free questions, but I gotta be honest, it's a late reading. It's not gonna happen today. I'm already pretty tired, but I wanted to make sure y'all got 3 readings today. What else do we have? Four of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Interesting, because we're clarifying the Four of Pentacles, but it's actually in the reverse, which is opposing energy. So what had been secret, what had been kept to, you know, themselves, now we have someone who's saying, I'm going to let everybody know. I used to be okay with keeping your secret, or, you know, I didn't tell anybody before, but you don't get those privileges anymore because now we're not friends. It's like they're on different sides. Hello, Orange King. How are you doing? Do you? Thanks, Matt. I try. I won't lie, though. I think my brain is a little bit better, more effective earlier in the day, but I know with schedules it can be a little bit difficult to, you know, be on a live stream at 11 a.m., you know? Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah. So I've tried to keep this from prying eyes, or I know this is not a good look, so I've tried to make sure nobody knew what was going on. But the reality is, there's someone here who doesn't really like me. There's someone here who wants to impact how people view me, and they're spreading rumors or the truth. I don't think I don't think they're making anything up. I think this is what actually happened, and they're calling this person out and letting other people know what's going on. I don't think they're lying about anything. Hey, Joseph, if you could make sure that you are commenting in the live chat in English. You should be able to use Google Translate if you do not speak English as a first language. Callan, I'm going to ask you to please avoid comments like that. Like, I want you to feel like you can talk about what you need to, but when we get that extreme on the violence, I really don't want that in my live chat. I'm sorry. That's number one. I don't know how YouTube feels about it. That particular word, I'm pretty sure, is a problem. Hey, me, myself, and I. No, I was saying no more free ones tonight. It's past my bedtime. Not really, but at this point, I'm doing the general reading, and we got another couple minutes left of that. But to stay beyond that, then I would attach your question to the super chat. Hello, too. How you doing? What else? Four of Wands, Six of Swords in the reverse, and the Chariot. This is someone who did something illegal or broke the rules or was petty to make someone else look bad or to distract from their own issues. They may have been trying to get some sort of financial windfall. They might have been trying to close a deal. They might have been trying to get a promotion, or they might have been unfaithful. But someone found out about it with the Eight of Swords in reverse. They're calling this person out. I don't know why, but I feel like whoever's been trying to keep this secret is like they got a bunch of people who are afraid of them. Like, sure, you can talk about what you know, but it's not going to end well for you. So I don't know, this person, I wouldn't be surprised if the King of Wands in reverse is someone who doesn't really have respect for others the way they should, or maybe a little bit aggressive in their dealings with others, you know? Oh, sorry. Super chat is the way that you can tip or donate to the channel. So, in other words, I'm basically the bug in the episode of Rick and Morty where he says, yeah, I can do that for money. My apologies, but that's where we're at this time of day. We've got Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Eight of Cups in the reverse. There's instability that comes back around. There's some chaos here, or I feel like it's like a round two of arguing. We used to be in a relationship or we used to be friends. And now that I don't like you, but I have insight into what you were doing, I'm going to tell everybody your business. And there's another round of fighting, right? Like maybe we'd already been able to like kind of move past it and we haven't been talking, but then you want to rehash everything by sharing a secret, right? They feel like this is unnecessary, but especially if this is like telling people why the relationship ended, then I'm probably not as likely to be judgmental on the person who's telling everybody their secret, right? Because it isn't just their secret then. This is how that person treated me. That being said, there are so many people in the world where it's just not their business. You know, you get to decide who knows what's going on in your relationships, right? But this is saying that we've got someone who didn't want to be fully transparent about what was going on and was taking advantage of the situation, being unfair. Did y'all like that? You thought that was funny? No worries, me, myself, and I. What else? Three of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Swords in the reverse. And the Page of Swords in the reverse. I didn't expect you to air my dirty laundry. I didn't expect you to be telling everybody what's been going on. I had hoped that we could, you know, maybe patch up the relationship or the friendship. But with the Page of Swords in the reverse, I think whoever's spreading the secret or these rumors, it's like, I gave you a chance to do right. I gave you a chance to not be a jerk or maybe to like apologize. But since you didn't, now I'm going to tell everybody. I think I'm going to have to put in an extra wick or something. It's burning weird, you guys. Can't see the light. I don't know if I want to light another candle. I got like 8 lit right now, man. 7. I was an English major. Don't make fun of me. Karen doesn't know the difference between 7 and 8. Hello. Demoniac? I probably said that wrong and I apologize. Oh, you want me to call you satanic? Okay, that's a choice. Why? Not today, Satan. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. 9 of Cups in the reverse and the Moon. So the secret comes out. It's definitely not what this person wanted to have happen. But I feel like this is kind of human-directed karma. You don't want to tell people the truth, then I'm going to tell them the truth for you. Because I think there are people out there that deserve to know what the risk is if they are dealing with you. Oh, it does smell amazing in here. I think like... I think I have 6 of them that are coffee and cream candles. And then the last one is lavender. And coffee and cream is my favorite, so, you know, I'm a little biased in that. Mind the Gap is asking, do you really think that love is going to save the world? I don't know if you're asking someone else or me, but gosh darn it. I am not going to be the negative type because that does me no good. I would much rather say, yes, it's going to save the world. And then, what's that saying? Like, you'll always land among the stars, right? Like, aim a little bit higher. Yeah, it's possible. Love is freaking powerful. And we have the ability of being able to connect with people that are on the other side of the world, right? So I do feel like, yes. And our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to contribute to that, right? Make it more likely. Like the cloned Beth. Yes, Christina. In case you missed it at the beginning, so this one's actually Fireside First, so that's more like piney. I still like it, but it's not as fun as coffee and cream. I don't even drink coffee, you guys. I don't know why I like it so much. The first couple candles I made, I did coffee scent with leather. And it was amazing. I don't understand. Why would that be good? Also, I don't know. I couldn't find the leather. Well, no, maybe I did, but it was like not a very good company. So I might try to do one of those because that was pretty interesting. Hello, Danny. How are you doing? We're going to get started on personal questions, you guys. Stephanie is wondering, what do my guides want me to know? Thank you, Christina. I would very much so appreciate that. There are a few people in the live chat that have purchased candles from me. Full-blown coffee card. And I think most of them would say their favorites are probably the coffee and cream or the butterscotch maple cream. Although, I don't know, Lemonade might say that it depends on when or where, how that candle's being used. I know he likes the fireside fir one too. I'm trying to do personal questions and I forgot to answer or ask the question, so forgive me. Stephanie wants to know, what do my guides want me to know? Right now. Temperance and the reverse. 6 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands in the reverse. And the Lovers. Well, Stephanie, the number 6 is important. I've pulled 5 cards for you. 3 of them are 6s. Now, statistically, I would be willing to bet. I was never a math major, okay? But statistically, I'm going to go ahead and bet that that is like unusual. Probability, let's call it like 5%, somewhere in there, right? They sound edible. Yes, that's the goal. Not really, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I got sick of some of the store-bought candles, you know? Just kind of being a disappointment. So, Stephanie, look, I feel like there is some upheaval, tension, stress, argument that happens or has happened in the past, but the argument was important or the disagreement needed to happen because even though it felt like a setback or maybe even an ending, now we have somebody that is realizing, okay, so Stephanie told me what wasn't working. Or it was made very apparent to me what needed to change or what wasn't okay with that temperance in the reverse. So if I want this, then I'm going to have to change. I'm going to have to do better. This is somebody who was like, okay, you want me to do better? I'm going to do better. You're right. I wasn't doing what I needed to do. And if you are the person that I want to be with, or if this is the situation that I want to be dealing with, then I probably need to do something different. So Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, 9 of Swords. There's this anxiety from this person that maybe even if they do all of this work or change, that they will still not be able to get what they want. And you might still view them as this Emperor in the reverse, somebody who does not have control, somebody who does not know how to manage their emotions. You like that, James? So we've got the Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, they're being very clear. This is somebody you need to reject. So is this coming? Is this like an actual ex, like in a relationship at some point? No, this would have been more of like a situationship or somebody who was struggling with that commitment side of things, right? A real life Rick and Morty, huh? Who would play Morty? I could see Christopher Lloyd for sure. I don't know. I mean, there's actors from like 10 years ago that would have been perfect for it, but now they're probably too old to be Morty. That's probably one of those things when you're dealing with like younger characters, it's a great opportunity to just find some new talent. Are you gonna be okay, Khaled? ¿Has ligado con una chava así? Really, dude? Mm-mm. 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 Hello, Gnostic. How are you doing? All right. I'm actually gonna go eat some chocolate. I have some cookies and cream chocolate. I've been thinking about it all day, you guys. But thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for the kind words about my candles. Y'all are awesome.